Hi, I'm with superstar Kaitlin Anderson, a Hy-Vee registered dietitian who works in the Rochester, Minnesota store. She was recently awarded Hy-Vee's legendary Customer Service Award, which is a huge deal because it's only given to 10 of Hy-Vee's 66,000 employees each year. Now, last year, the trailblazer RD Amanda Yoakum was the first dietitian to ever win this award. So Kaitlin, what's the story on your experience at retail and your position with Hy-Vee?
I started with Hy-Vee 5 years ago, right after my dietetic internship. I completed an internship that was very clinically focused because I thought that that's where I wanted to work in the end, but I did not find it to be very fulfilling. I didn't find myself very passionate about the position, so I really looked elsewhere for a job within the field of dietetics, and that's how I landed at Hy-Vee.
Well, one of the things that I've heard from a lot of dietitians as they're studying is exactly what you said, that clinical dietetics, not so interesting, and retail dietetics could be a really jumpstart for your career. One of the things that we've said is that we hope one day to have an RD who's the CEO of a retailer. So what do you think? Next stop for you, CEO of Hy-Vee?
I think that's a great goal because so far I've already accomplished a lot of my goals on my list and I need something next. So perhaps I could add that to my bucket list. That would definitely make me push harder every single day.
Absolutely, and also make all of Hy-Vee's customers a little bit healthier. Now tell me about the Hy-Vee Legendary Customer Service Award. How did you find out that you won the award and what did you do to win it?
You're nominated by your coworkers, and then the reason that you're likely chosen as the winner is based on what customers have said about you, usually in letters written to corporate. And so I knew that my coworkers had nominated me, and then I was shocked to discover that on my second day back from maternity leave is when I received the award. So I was really, really surprised. It was completely out of nowhere. I was up at a management meeting upstairs making a list of all of the projects I needed to work on now that I was back to work from maternity leave. And then one of the managers asked me to check shelf tags to make sure that all of the Minnesota grown products were locally grown were marked on our shelves so that customers knew that. We walked downstairs and then there were video cameras and my friends were lined up and my husband was there and balloons everywhere, and that's how I found out I had won.
Well, congratulations again. But tell me something. What do Hy-Vee's customers say about you?
One mom said that I was a hero to her family. Lots of customers had written in about how much I had helped them in the aisles. I think several had written about how I had specifically helped them shop for celiac disease, so finding gluten-free products in the store. So all kinds of amazing things to hear about myself.
And lastly, what advice do you have for other retail dietitians throughout the country? What can you teach them?
I love what I do. If you're passionate about what you do, it's really easy to stand out. So I would like to tell other dietitians to make sure that you find a job that you're passionate about. And hopefully that is retail if that's what you're in right now. But if it isn't, then find something else. Our store director always says in meetings, if you don't love what you do every day, then find something else to do. And I completely agree with that because when you love what you do, it really, really shows and it makes your job so easy. Customer service can be a challenge if you don't love your job, but because I love what I do, it was really, really easy to win this.
Well, Kaitlin, again, congratulations. Thanks for joining me and the entire RDBA membership, and keep up the great work.
Thanks, Phil.